Steve, actually, from Marvin. I don't know if it's nerves or just kind of an unfortunate day or what, but
I think this is one of the first times that he's got to play this capacity of top-level players, and that could definitely affect his gameplay. But he definitely had a great showing today. I mean, taking Zen to Game 5 was pretty incredible. I know I was at the edge of my seat watching that.
I know that Game 4 especially was like nerve-wracking.
So,
well, that's going to be Freezer over Arvin. That was a Game 5 set as well.
And I believe they're just waiting on another loser sets to start that up. But I believe we'll be shifting gears into another match. Looks like maybe
Law versus BlueJay.
All right.
Saying, yeah.
So the winner of this match will go into fight Very Freezer in the next round. And of course, the player who does not make it through will be out of the bracket.
Yeah, we're really starting to get into the blood portion of the bloodbath that is Nebraska Summon. Being in the loser side of this bracket, I mean, it's so hard to stay in winners at a bracket like this.
Absolutely. I mean, with so few players, especially with the people that have been voted in, the people who made it in through the later portions of the bracket, you pretty much have to make a comeback or some sort of upset against another seeded player here because you're always going to be towards that bottom half.
I know, and you can definitely tell how hard everyone's fighting for that prestigious top 3, top 1 placement too. Is like all these games or all these sets have just been like Game 5, Game 4, Game 5, Game 5, Game 5. You know, like it's a lot.
And you can really see the work that some of these players who maybe have not had this higher level exposure, how much they put in before coming to this tournament, and especially adapting some of their game plans to maybe better suit these players that they're fighting rather than just adjusting to overall gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing BlueJay run under Wolf's laser a few different times was quite interesting to see. I knew that some characters can crouch under the laser, but to simply be able to dash under it was quite fun, and I think helped him get in, especially on that first game against Brogan.
Yeah, that was definitely a hot set for sure. But geez, I mean, I'd be doing a disservice to call it the only hot set of the tournament because they've all been scorchers. We're getting into another scorcher here too, actually, Law versus BlueJay. So I'm expecting we're probably going to be seeing Byleth versus Diddy Kong. We just saw BlueJay earlier against Brogan, as you were speaking of. And Law, I'm trying to think, have we seen Law on the mainstream yet today?
I am not quite sure, but he is definitely one to put on there. He is quite the enjoyable player to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm partial to the Fire Emblem series. I mean, I play Fire Emblem myself, so it's always cool to see a fellow Fire Emblem player on the big stage here.
And Byleth is known for her flashiness. I mean, no crazy true full length of stage combos, but definitely good call-outs, strong aerials, and deadly kill options.
Indeed. I mean, hey, just like getting one nair or one dash attack or a grab at 0, that's like a free 40-60% on a lot of characters too. But the kind of this matchup, I don't think I've seen it a lot personally. I have a feeling that these two probably have a decent head-to-head, but I will say Diddy Kong eats swords for breakfast. Like, Diddy Kong is kind of like the sword and just like the villain to all sword players. So it can be really stressful, like going into this kind of matchup, especially like in loser's side of Summit.
Now, I do believe this is a losing versus for BlueJay here, but it is rather close between the two. I know notably, I believe the last time they went head-to-head against each other, BlueJay did lose, so he's looking to make an upset here today by calling back with a victory on that head-to-head. And so far, we're pretty even, safely getting back off the ledge towards center stage.
Oh, wow, and just letting that up smash rip. I mean, it's so good on this stage. I'm surprised they win here, honestly.
Yeah, Battlefield seems almost like an interesting pick. Two characters that like F-Smash. I mean, if Law's picking, though, I wouldn't be too upset about going here, especially with Diddy's struggle to kill off the top occasionally or off the side against characters with good recovery.
Very true. And that down tilt into the fall off fair has been netting a lot of kills.
Yeah, that's been putting a lot of work in today for BlueJay, and to me that is something a little bit newer that I'm seeing from him, at least coming into play a lot more than I at least anticipated to see.
Very true. Diddy Kong is just one of those characters, though, that he's just got a lot of little tricks that you can do with him. Not necessarily like gimmicks or anything, but there's just a lot of little combos that you just need to know here and there to really make your game plan effective against all the cast.
Yeah, and it really also checks your the opponent's matchup knowledge. You know, you may be going for the best optimization, but if you just switch that out for a slightly different combo route, you can have a whole different tool available to you, or punish that your opponent could not be aware about if they don't already have a lot of experience playing against this character.
Yeah, very true. And Law really struggling to find this kill, which is surprising coming from a character like Byleth, who's almost exclusively haymakers.
Yeah, quite a few kill options, but with just such a small fella, it's hard to really precisely input that fair, bear, or a good, even up tilt as BlueJay moves around him.
Yeah, very true. Oh, and the pratfall. That's a very unfortunate place to end up.
Wow.
Smash is going to do it and lost. Just really no answer.
Yeah.
Throwing out the side B. Okay.
A solid setup over to the other side of the stage. Wow, we keep seeing that today.
Yeah, forward throw.
And back on, skipping over the ledge, but landing safely. That's what Monkey Flip will do for you.
I know. That honestly, just the way that move is designed, that's got to be like top 5 move overall in Smash.
It really does a whole lot for this character. I mean, already a character with a strong tool such as Banana and good confirms with down tilt.
Great out of shield.
And then you add Monkey Flip right onto it, and that's definitely what makes Diddy Kong so threatening. I mean, look at that area that he just covered. Law thought that he was safe in the corner with shield, but suddenly Monkey Flip takes him from the other side of the platform and command grabs him. I mean, that's crazy.
I know, the area that Diddy Kong is able to control, I mean, he's just so mobile. Like, Monkey Flip goes so fast. Diddy Kong already has great air and ground speed. It's really hard against a character who's almost stationary in comparison, like Byleth. She's got really terrible ground speed. She doesn't have great air drift. And all of her moves, on top of that, rely on spacing. Footstool.
Is she just dead?
And
Wow.
then, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So, lucky well, maybe not lucky, maybe intentional, maybe intentional. Maybe.
Well, it almost seemed intentional, but
there we go. Yeah, the
Banana F smash. You know, sometimes you have to work so hard for Diddy Kong kills, and then other times you just hit your opponent with that banana, and it's over.
Very true.
It seems hard for Law to play this game with Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong just goes all over the place, and Law almost has to call out where Diddy Kong's going to be. It's just so hard to do that, especially with horizontal moves.
Yeah.
I may be almost expecting to see a few more call-out up airs coming into this next match, trying to catch BlueJay jumping over him, or just looking for some sort of option to vent out kills, because he very obviously struggled to get that first stock off of BlueJay, and that really led to a lot.
Yeah, and along that point too, I think one thing that I really want to see Law do a bit more of is just like platform camp. And this is a great stage for that, because, you know, it's right in the center there, so you can still hold center stage. But that's kind of like the big thing that Diddy Kong struggles with, is that platform camping is really effective against him. And obviously there's stuff that you can do to mitigate it if you're a Diddy Kong player, but it's definitely like one thing that you at least need to try in this set, you know. So Law just staying really grounded in a lot of these interactions. I get it, because, you know, sometimes just being able to have access to defensive options a bit more than you would be able to in the air is nice. But like I said, when you're on the platform, you have an unlimited short hop. And a character like Byleth, that's great, because she can drop down an aerial whenever she wants.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That would be really, really powerful, because her aerials are so strong.
And then Diddy Kong, threatening on the shield, there's not too much that he can do to really vent out damage, especially against Byleth. I mean, he can potentially poke with up air or F or forward air, but I mean, every single time he hits that shield, that is just a moment for Law to then punish him on reaction with a good aerial himself. Now here's a scary position for Law to be in. Successfully makes it off the ledge, reverses the ledge guard, back to neutral here, and here's where Diddy Kong's going to start looking for really just down tilt into pretty much anything. Forward air, up smash would all do it here, but this is the scary part about Byleth. Just one interaction and that could be a death.
And Law doing a great job here finding that kill before BlueJay does. A little bit different than that first game here, but Diddy Kong, again, no shortage of kill moves himself.
Yeah, waits for that air dodge. Law's thinking he's going to do another up air. Instead catches him with the fair to take the stock. Ooh. Trying to go for something early. I mean, both of these characters love their dare, so I'm not too surprised it's coming out. But that would have been devastating had that taken the stock at around 30. All right. Let's see what they can do at ledge here. Okay, Banana, it can be very scary for Byleth to get out. Pretty slow movement speed, but able to retreat to the other side of stage and create a sort of net of safety against Diddy Kong here.
Yeah, very true. And this is a pretty even game so far. A little bit of a percentage lead for BlueJay, but it's definitely a game of stocks, not percents. Ooh, and speaking of stocks, there's one gone. It's going to be a very strong F-smash, and I feel like almost exclusively we've been seeing kills with F-smash rather than up-smash in this set. Oh, really big combo coming here. Whoa, just grabbing BlueJay right out of that.
It almost seems like there's some sort of misplay on that third hit that also happened in his previous set there where, ooh.
Scary, scary.
Just slight mistiming on the neutral get up. But that third hit, it seems he can't make a good conversion after it. Brogan did the same thing, just grabbing him or naring straight out of that on the platform, calling out BlueJay for it.
I'm a little bit surprised that Law didn't grab there. I'm not seeing a lot of grab, honestly, from Law. And that's kind of a big part of Byleth's game plan, though, is that the grab, the forward throw into the dash attack and stuff like that.
Wow.
Backer is going to do it there, and that's going to be 2 games for BlueJay right now. And Law is really going to have to come up with something quick if he really wants to make this a game 5 or potentially a set in his favor.
Yeah, seemingly a little bit desperate for the kill when he threw that up smash on BlueJay's shield, and that really just threw the game towards BlueJay at the end.
Yeah.
Already a stock up. Now Law has to make some sort of change to his game plan, how he's getting off from ledge or how he's interacting with BlueJay in general here to start getting some sort of momentum or snowball effect on him. Really what Byleth likes to do.
Yeah, very true. All right. And see, we'll see Law grab as a combo extension, but we won't see grab as kind of like to start the combo. And I really want to see a bit more grab because, like, truly you're doing yourself a bit of a disservice if you're not grabbing versus Diddy Kong, a character who likes to sit and shield with Banana and threatens you to approach so that he can obviously drop Banana out of shield and then hit you for it.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what they can do here in the corner. Okay, coming back onto stage here, and he's going to try and rack up some more percent. The Banana almost setting him up for a little bit of an extension, but now Law's got a hold of it. I think he may need to hold on to that move just a little bit longer. Banana's so important for this game plan. Just a strong projectile to let him lean into Byleth and cover the space when Byleth can't.
Yeah, another thing too that I'm noticing is that Law's not really grabbing Banana a whole lot. That's kind of the big thing too. The longer you can keep it away from Diddy Kong, the better off you are. But I will say, if you're playing a character that doesn't have like an item normally, it can be hard if you don't have much practice, like Isaac, or just like grabbing items in general. So sometimes it's a bit awkward as a sword player. I mean, hey, I get it.
Yeah, maybe Law's just not looking to hold on to the Banana. It could be difficult for him to just use those B moves to create space for him. Or maybe he's a little worried about leading in with the Banana towards an aerial and getting that reversed in his favor. There's another example of that up smash out of shield there, just hitting on BlueJay. He's just a little more patient than Law is.
Yeah, very true. And like I said, BlueJay, I mean, Diddy Kong just in general, like, it's a strong game plan to sit in shield because, again, his out of shield is so powerful. So something that you just have to kind of get used to is like just running up and grabbing.
Yeah, and that is something that BlueJay actually explicitly mentioned, is that he really wants to do more up smash out of shield. It's a frame 6 move out of shield. I mean,
wow, that's like faster than Fox.
Yeah, if there's a good kill move, I mean, that's got to be one, right?
Oh yeah.
And I mean, coming out of the corner there, monkey flip once again, just proving how strong of a move it is. He's able to just go straight back to center stage. Down smash just not going to hit. I mean, 138, that definitely would have killed, but there had to have been maybe something a little bit safer to throw out.
Yeah. Oh, man. And I think Law is just kind of running into a wall here because there seems to be no concession about wanting to hit shield and instead just grabbing it. You know what I mean? Because like instead of, earlier he was up smashing shield instead of grabbing it, but now he's throwing out a down smash, which will break shield. But at the same time, you're just answering the question kind of in a similar way with just a bit more force.
Yep. And I mean, after that down smash, BlueJay was definitely ready for that grab, just spot dodging out of the way. And there goes Banana F smash.
Yeah.
Law just kind of running a little bit in towards him after getting that stock, and BlueJay was just able to call him out with the banana on the jump there.
I will say, though, the scary thing about Diddy Kong and trying to approach his shield, too, is that, looking for the down air, trying to end it. But the scary thing, too, is that, like, even if you, like, max space like the Byleth fair on Diddy Kong shield, there's a good chance that you're still going to get hit by banana toss at shield. So it's just a hard matchup. Like, genuinely it is. Because Diddy Kong is so good, even against disjoints.
The dichotomy of the character there. I mean, if one thing isn't a problem, the next is.
Right.
And that's kind of what holds this character together and what provides such a strong game plan. It's not just one thing that's going to work for Diddy Kong. It's 5 things coming all together at one time.
Very
it's
true.
really hard to know what's going on.
And Law right now doing a good job keeping this even stocks. Just going to try and find like a good high damaging combo. I like the weight there, but the banana just unfortunately disrupting that combo, which could have been a little bit more.
Yeah, Z dropping it there. Not a bad decision by BlueJay. Helped get him out of potentially what could have been a combo that wreaked a lot of havoc or brought this back to a little bit closer to even for Law as we go into game 3. Wow.
Misspacing the F smash, a rare blunder by a BlueJay here.
That could have been a very strong closer. And
just barely living here.
F smash not going to seal the deal. 160%. This isn't quite out of the cards for Law here, but he has to be able to get off this ledge if he wants to bring back some sort of...
Up tilt is going to do it. I feel like, I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's been a lot of sets lately that have just been won with like an unconventional up tilt. Like we saw that with Chem